whatever day of the week it is. Is it Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday.
We were up late last night, like till 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, normally, just so you know, 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm in bed. So it was a late night. Christie's up all night, all the time. Just party, 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 party. That's what she does. So we had a
I don't
lovely,
even know what to say to all that.
we had a lovely 15th anniversary. Thank you to those who attended, much appreciated. We expected things to go much differently. We were supposed to do games and prizes, and never happened.
We just had so much fun, we didn't have to worry about it.
The thing was, is we spent so much time going around finding those games and stuff,
That's
and the
okay.
prizes. So we will give the prizes away. So if you were here last night, you will be entered into a draw. We will do that. We'll chat about that a little later on, how that's all going to work. But we do want to give those prizes away because we are very, very thankful to you guys for making it so we can live a great life. So thank you.
Absolutely. So this has to be short and sweet today because
The noise.
Well, the noise, but we also, Shay and Matt are going away for a few days. They're going to go to Mexico City.
Are you jealous?
I'm extremely jealous.
She is.
And I have a haircut.
You do?
At 11.
Which one are they going to cut?
This one.
It's very long.
I know you have a few long ones underneath there.
Very long beard. And I really do need to get this trimmed or just cut off. Because we're entering high season and I've got to look my best all the time. Right, honey?
And you think trimming your beard's going to help? I mean,
A little
it can't
plastic
hurt.
surgery, some Botox. Yeah, the usual. I want the nice full lips and the nice large buttocks.
We will have another game party. Yes, we can do another game party. Jeff, you guys missed an amazing party. You walk everywhere. Why couldn't you just park a block away and walked over to the party? I'm using that as a lame excuse. It was so fun last night. Thank you. The tacos were so good and nice to meet a few new people. From Sherry.
That's why we do this. We want people to meet new people.
Jolene, happy Wednesday. David, Lori Bolin.
And it's too bad, Sherry, you never met Jolene. She's a sweetheart.
That's so funny. But, you know, when y'all are adults, you're supposed to introduce yourselves to people.
So a funny thing happened last night. So Jolene comes to me. Jolene says, so what did you think of the licorice? And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. The licorice. She says, well, did Christie tell you? I'm like, I have no idea. I said, she showed me the Christmas shirt from Bucky's, and that's all she said. And she's like, So then Christie said, then we're chatting. She says, well, I've got Swedish fish for her, black licorice for you. I said, no, she likes both of those. I'm not going to see anything.
I ate the Swedish fish, but I did not eat
Are you kidding
black
me?
licorice.
You ate them? Oh!
When I found the bag,
I don't even know what to say right now because I am discovering this real time. It is quite bothersome.
hey, Chacha.
No, I can't. Can you imagine for a second if somebody had given that to me and I hid all that stuff, never told her.
I didn't hit it. It's in the cupboard.
You never told me about anything.
You weren't here. Okay.
You told me about the shirt, which is fine.
It is snowing again, Ree. That sucks.
It does suck. So I'm going to go to the office. We'll take those pictures. We'll get them all shared. It was lovely to see everybody last night.
Yes, it really was fun.
And we had people who we haven't seen in a very long time come too, which was very nice. So yeah, Stefan went to the wrong place. We had a few people go to the wrong place. So we need to figure out what the hell happened.
Because they all confessed it was their bad for not looking at the actual address. They just assumed that the party was at the office. So a lot of people went to the office and realized it was closed.
Our office is so tiny.
Yeah, and I did not want to do another party on the plaza because this was just, the vendors ate more food than our guests did. And not that I mind sharing with them. We knew that would happen last year, but this year was just all about you guys. So we didn't want that interference and people that, weren't invited, basically.
So funny story I thought yesterday was the cake story. So you want to tell the cake story?
Oh, yeah, so
At Chedraui.
we go to Chedraui to order a cake. It was delicious. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there. It was a good cake, but we wanted it to say Mexico Life 15 years. Well, they told us that they couldn't read the paperwork, so they only wrote Mexico 15 years, but left a big space in the middle. So Shay was able to, she actually took some chocolate syrup, thickened it a little bit, and then wrote life in there to match what they had written. Yeah, very smart. Yeah, that was.
Shay, you're a genius.
She is. And then I ordered, I don't like Tres Leches cake. This was for my party. So I wanted just what they call an Americano. Got Tres Leches. It wasn't as leche-ish as some are. And then it's on a board, that was kind of a cool thing, but they used such thin tinfoil that even taking it up with a plastic spatula was ripping the tinfoil and getting it stuck to the bottom of the pieces of cake. So Chedraui has a few things that they need to
fire everybody
learn, but all in all, it was
morning, Pat. Good morning, Bill.
And good morning, Mom.
Hello.
Shay is a genius. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad she's in the shower and not watching the show today.
She's a genius. No, I mean, because how would we just present it? It's Mexico, 15 years. No, Mexico's over 200 years. 2010 was 200 years.
So she fixed it, and it looked beautiful, and it tasted good. I mean, it was a yummy cake.
Well, they put chocolate syrup on it.
Yeah.
Everything's better with chocolate
and
syrup.
The icing was actually even good. It wasn't grossly sweet, and
we had a great time. Daniel did a great job.
Oh my gosh, yes. Daniel Mendez, you guys, if you want a good sommelier.
But only on Tuesdays.
Only on Tuesdays.
Because he's the GM of a restaurant called The Swede in Old Town. So, which he's invited us to, which is very lovely. But he came and it was fantastic. It was funny because Christie had been communicating with him via text. And when he arrives here, he's like, "This is John's house."
And then I get to the door and he's like, "Oh, it was you."
Because on her WhatsApp, it just has a CF in our corporate fonts. And he's like, "Well, when did you go branding yourself?" So we thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But he did a great job. And I think people really enjoyed learning about history.
He taught. He didn't just, I mean, and the shots were so tiny.
Well, people still felt stuff.
Well, you take 6 shots of tequila, even if it's little sips.
Yeah.
It's a bunch, but he of course presented the tequilas very well, commented because there was a couple that he had not tried, so he was happy to try those too. So all in all, it was absolutely wonderful.
We even had a mezcal there because there are people who've never had mezcal.
And
Sherry, you're one of them.
Yeah, and
you did.
And that mezcal was a recommendation from Daniel before. Yeah. And as many of you know, I'm not a mezcal fan, so it was still there.
What? Yeah, that smokiness is really what gets you, which is funny because typically you like smoked meat.
To an extent, not like you do, or smoked cheeses. I don't like smoked cheeses. So I'm not a big fan. I don't like anything that's super oaky tasting, unless it's a really good añejo or extra añejo. Anyways, on that note, we've got to go because we have, I know this was super short and sweet today, but I have to get ready for my haircut, and if I'm taking John to the office, I have to run him over there. So we will chat with you guys all later. Thanks for those of you that came last night. It was awesome. We appreciate it. For those of you that couldn't come last night, sorry you missed it. It was a great party.
It was a great party.
And, it obviously won't be our last one.
Yeah.
We do like to party.
So in 15 more years.
I really loved it. Enough tequila and the what written on the cake doesn't matter. You're right. It was the people that came. Everybody networked and met. Well, almost everybody. Sherry and Jolene met each other. It was just well done and fun, and
Thank you, and thank you, Shay and Matt, for doing.
Oh gosh, they did all the papel picado, helped set up all the tables. The only thing I need help with today is moving down the the trampoline for the kids. I don't want it sitting in the sun much longer. Yeah, it'll just take a couple minutes. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day, and we'll chat